Hello, we are the Premise Players, and we're directed by Adam Cawley. So, to begin with, thank you, Vintage and Xander, for hosting us, and thank you, all of you who are watching. So, what we do is we use a single suggestion to recall real life stories in our living room, part of the show at the very beginning, and then we use those stories to inspire our scenes. So, Premise Players, let's get cozy in the living room. Come on up, team. And Xander, could you give us a word for penguin? Thank you.
This is romantic. My husband and I have a totem animal, and it's a penguin because they mate for life. And right about when we got married, we met, the movie March of the Penguins came out. You remember where the penguin gives his mate a little stone. So we kind of collect penguin things. So I gave him a beautiful picture of some penguins from over his computer. They look like they're mated penguins. And then, without knowing anything about it, his sister and brother-in-law gave us more penguin pictures, but no one had ever told them. It was really, really weird. And then I managed to find a great card for his birthday that said, "Penguins mate for life. You're my penguin." And it had actual
Aw,
crocheted things on it. So penguins are a happy thing for me.
yeah. Oh,
Well, penguins always remind me of formal attire.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when my wife and I got married, my best man was in Delaware, so he got his stuff back there. My father-in-law, who was also in the formal attire, and we got custom, rather than just off the rack. We got custom, and I had this dove gray um, waistcoat and pants. Well, even though we'd all gone and got fitted, none of the things except mine really fit. And so here are Tyro, my best man, and Bob, my father-in-law, busy trying to swap out between the two of them to find, outfits that sort of fit what. And so it was interesting showing up at the wedding in our various and sundry dove gray attire.
Have you got the
I,
photos?
yeah.
Yeah, we do, except that was way back before digital, and so we have, you know, actual photos, and then we got the photographer said, "I'll give you the negatives, and tell them to cut the photos, but don't cut the negatives, and that way it's cheaper if you have to order a new
Very
set."
cool.
Huh.
Did you get everything organized before the wedding?
Um, Well, we did, but we did it in a bed and breakfast, and they tore out the whole back of the bed and breakfast the week before our garden wedding.
Oh, oh man.
My golly
Thanks, guys.
moly.
Uh, well, penguins make me think of nuns because it was a pejorative term used for nuns. Because when I went to school, when I went to like a Catholic school, and the nuns were our teachers, or some of our teachers, and they at this point, this was before things got modernized, so they wore these long habits and these big long veils and this white wimple thing. So they did have the aura of, I can see the penguin description matching. And I remember being like 5 or so in the classroom, just staring at my second cousin, who was the teacher, um, and wishing that, or just wanting to be a nun. And so I just wanted to be a nun so bad because obviously you get to swish around in this fantastic outfit with like beads. Well, I guess it was a rosary hanging and the white wimple and this thing. I mean, the thing, when I look back on it, it looked uncomfortable as hell. It was just some sort of hard thing that encased their throat and their chin and came across here. And then they were saying the nuns of Sisters of St. Joseph. Anyway, I just was bound and determined to be a nun until my father said, or was it my mother? They both agreed though. that we were at at the dinner table. He said that nuns had to eat everything on their plates. Devastating news to me. It's like, I can't be a nun. That was it. I'm no longer going to be a nun. I had to give it up because it was.
My mother, at one point, she was a school teacher, and one year early in her career, she taught at a Catholic school, and so she was secular. She wasn't a nun, which was a good thing for me. But that meant that she socialized with a lot of other faculty members there who were nuns and priests. And one time, we went swimming one time with a couple nuns and a priest. The priest's name, quote unquote, was Father Looney. And I don't remember Sister Mary and Sister something else. But I'm like, I think I was burning and going to hell because they're in bathing suits. These religious people are in bathing suits. And it was a little shaky.
Yeah, I know. We had the sense that they just remained in their outfit all 24/7. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Penguins remind me of zoos, and I hate zoos. Although for some reason that also reminds me of kids in a supermarket with their parents, and it probably does because I feel like the kids are captive. And I was in the supermarket yesterday, I think, and this kid was just really freaking out. And every time a kid cries in a supermarket, I want to start crying. Like I just want to start screaming the way a kid does because that's how I feel. So I just hate that I don't get to do that. Anyway, so I knew that the kid was sort of being mistreated because that's basically what I think of almost all kids. And so I just made this really sad face. I walked near them and made this soup because the kid was freaking out. And it was amazing. As soon as I did that, the parent behaved much better, was kind to their kid. The kid stopped crying.
Edit.
Welcome, sir, to Elizabeth's Bed and Breakfast, the premier wedding spot here in Idaho.
It certainly is a lovely place, and the scenery is impeccable.
Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, take another look at the scenery. See the mountains out there and the trees. Oh, look, a deer running across the mountains.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen a deer in the wild before.
No, that's wonderful because we need to move the ceremony just a little bit, but we're going to be having it right outside in front here, front of the, and we're going to be looking into the mountains, and there'll be deers running by and birds and all sorts of romantic stuff.
That's wonderful because it's just like it was in the brochure, and we planned all of our guests are going to be here looking at that beautiful vista.
Yes. And now for the guests, we're going to set up some tents in the back.
On the other side of the building?
Well, since last Tuesday, we don't exactly have a building anymore.
What?
We got the facade from a local studio just to make it look good. So, now we had a terrible disaster a couple of weeks ago. Thank goodness no one was injured. But yes, the whole building gone like that.
Well, let me get this straight. So I'm going to have a Potemkin wedding?
What does that mean?
Well, in those old movies, movie sets where it's like it's just the facade of a building, but there's no building there. It's based on an old Russian trick, but
what a beautiful word to use for it. Yes, you can tell all the future generations, your kids and grandkids. I had a Potemkin wedding. Yes.
well, but where are all the guests? Where will our reception be, and where will the guests stay?
We've got it so cute. So you'll be having a wedding right here in front of the facade, looking up into the mountains. And then right over there, a few feet, we're going to set up some daisies on the ground in a big circle.
Yeah, I just have one question. That
Uh-huh.
facade, that's a lunar surface on that facade. It's a painting of the moon.
Well, we had to get it at short notice because we had to be ready. And isn't that romantic? I mean, you put me over the moon, my love.
Yeah, well,
Edit. Happy first anniversary, sweetheart.
Oh, it's probably been the absolute best year of my life.
I know, and everything has been absolutely perfect. It's just this one thing, and I think I fixed it.
You fixed one thing, Carolyn.
Yes, the thing that made our lives not as romantic as we'd hoped. Anyway, you know how like
I told you it's probably been the best year of my life. But please tell me.
this is going to be better. Now we've got
Okay.
we need a memento, like a collectible. And I bought you one.
A collectible to reflect on the
Memento.
first year of our marriage.
Yes, and then afterwards, people will be able to bring us more of them, and we'll have a whole collection. You could maybe put a little shelf up. We could leave some around the couch. We can have them all over the house, and they'll be a symbol of our love for each other.
I mean, you've got me. You've explained everything except for what it is.
It's a trap. A bear trap. Yeah.
Like those
like that.
giant
Yeah.
steel jaws. And
Yeah. Sharp.
That.
Yeah, I just thought
that reflects on our idyllic first year.
Well, I mean, let's face it, I caught you, and then you caught me, right? We caught each other, and we're trapped forever. Right? Right?
I never really thought of it that way, but now it makes sense, the whole, ceremony in handcuffs.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Wasn't that good? Yeah. So I was just thinking, where do you want to put it? Here it is.
Yeah, it's can we
by your foot, maybe?
By my foot.
Barney, are you not into this? I'm really.
I'm really not. I mean that.
What?
It looks like the best I could hope for was, to have it graze my ankle and get lockjaw.
Oh, you know what? I'll just spray it with isopropyl alcohol, and it'll be nice and fresh. You'll never catch lockjaw. Never.
Okay,
never.
so
it's you know what it is.
You said you wanted more of them.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be our thing. Like some people, they collect penguins, but I mean that's nice for them. But don't you want to be the kind of people who are like a little edgy and we got something going on?
Could we have one clarification?
Of course.
We're not going to have any of these in the bedroom, are we?
Edit.
Private. You know that the colonel's going to be coming and doing an inspection soon. And I just want to tell you, I think we should trade outfits a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Just like we did last week, right, Sarge?
Well, here's the thing. I don't feel like the clothes fit very well. Here's my hat. See if that does better for you.
Yeah, it seems to be okay. Here, you want to take my socks? Here.
Yeah. My socks were so tight. Here. Yeah. Have yours.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Private.
Yeah.
I don't know. As your commanding officer, can I just say I like you?
Oh, Sarge, you
Yeah.
know, I've been kind of feeling sweet about you for a while too.
Isn't that nice? That's so great. Wait. I think your amulets look like they're pinching, and my amulets aren't feeling good either. So
Oh.
let's trade.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's much more comfortable. You
Yeah.
know, Sarge, I gotta be honest, I was a little worried about admitting my true feelings because, I just didn't know if you were, you know, old school or not, and you'd make me go do like a 20-mile march, which, mind you, I wouldn't mind it. I love marching.
Oh my God. No. I think it's great. We really like each other. I think it's fabulous. And I'm glad to go do 20-mile marches with you. Can I just say, I just think, I don't know. I think it's really lucky that you came to my unit, Ooh,
Hey,
yeah.
this shirt, it's a little pinching in the armpits.
Right. I
Can
see that.
we stretch this out and you try it on?
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Mine's a little loose. So I think this might work out pretty
Oh,
well.
Thank
And
you.
can I say, when the corporal comes, he's going to notice that we look snazzy now.
Well, I think he'll pick up on our vibes too.
Right? You feel like he'll be like, oh, this team shares clothes. They really are connected,
Exactly. Oh, hey, how your boots doing? I'm getting a blister, I think.
To be. My boots are, I'm sliding around. So here you go. You can
Oh,
have them.
oh,
Can I,
thank you.
can I tell you something else,
Yeah, Sarge.
private?
Yeah.
I think I'd like to have you meet my mom.
Edit.
Sorry.
We're all here.
Sister Abigail, it's
Yes, yes.
I it's taken me a while to come back to church,
Welcome back, son.
and it's I've really enjoyed the masses,
Oh,
and the choir.
thank God.
There's there's just this teeny little thing that's been bothering me.
What's on your heart, son?
Well, you know, we had the church picnic last week,
Yeah.
and I must say, I love. I mean, you always have the most tasteful habit. I mean, it's always pressed and pristine.
Thank you.
And you always remind me of the holiness of the commitment to Christ.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So that's why this one tiny little thing is really really bothered me. I mean,
Tell me.
well, you and you and Mother Therese
Yes,
at the church picnic.
yes.
I really think I'm gonna burn in hell because I saw you in bikinis.
Well, young man, what did you think that nuns went to church picnics wearing? That uncomfortable habit with all those. No, we
I,
were allowed to have a fun time just like everybody else.
but you you don't always wear your habits.
Well, of course not. We take them off in the evenings and we take them off for picnics. Of course we do.
You don't sleep in them.
Now, son, yes, no, we do not. That would be mighty uncomfortable. I mean, can you even imagine?
Uh, well, I guess I've just never imagined you in anything else.
I know. I can see how you. I can see how you feel that way. No, we take them off when we go get massages as well.
You get massages?
Of course, this is a very stressful job, son, and we need to relax. You seem
You mean
troubled,
next-
son.
Well, next thing you're going to tell me that you go to that nudist beach.
Well, I mean, of course, when we go to the nudist beach, I mean, if we were clothed, wouldn't that look silly now?
I,
You look so troubled, son.
I just, I used to think I was going to hell.
Yes.
Now I'm
Yes.
sure of it.
And it.
Oh.
I'm so glad you came with me to the zoo. This is my favorite zoo. Okay, you got your mammals over here, your large mammals. You got your aviary, and over here they've got the 5-year-olds. And I think it's almost feeding time. They're all screaming.
Oh my God. I knew zoos were terrible. That's why I didn't really, you really had to talk me into it. But God, now they're imprisoning 5-year-olds.
Oh no!
Shit.
No! It's not imprisoning. Look, they've got a slide. They've got plenty of space to run around in. I mean, those are some pretty happy 5-year-olds.
PB and J, PB and J,
Oh,
Feeding
God.
time. Feeding
Oh,
time.
God. Oh, my
Can
God.
we play ball after lunch?
You
Oh,
Can we
betcha,
play
guys.
ball?
Oh,
Oh,
where's
thank
the-
you. I love it here. Oh, I love it here.
Oh, my
Sally,
God.
wave to them. Sally, wave to them. They're so nice. Oh, look
Oh.
at
Found
the
a way
wave
into the
back.
lion's cage. I found a way in.
You
Oh,
did. Hey.
We've got to free these kids. We
Yeah.
can't let these kids be like this.
these
They're
kids are
behind bars.
These kids are very happy. They're getting 3 squares a day, and they've got all the room to play in where they want.
Oh, Bob, you really don't understand. The zoos are bad enough with the animals, but now these kids, look, Bob, I'm not going to even notice the kids. I'm going to just sit here and eat the popcorn and the
Look at 'em,
cotton
look at
candy.
'em. Look, check it out. They're looking at you. They like you, Sally. They like you. Come on, wave
Come
to
on in the
them.
lion's cage with me. Come on.
Oh my God,
Hi.
so
Hi.
dangerous. Oh my God. Okay, we'll free them as soon as we leave here, but in the meantime,
Oh, Sally, share your popcorn with them, huh? Throw them some
Oh,
popcorn. They love
yeah.
that.
oh
You
my
want some of my
God.
cotton candy, lady?
Oh my God, this is so scary. I cannot believe we're at a zoo that imprisons kids.
Oh, it's not prison. Where do you get this language from? This isn't prison. This is wide open spaces.
Bars. Bob, they've got bars. They're behind. Oh
They
my
love the
God.
bars. They love.
I know.
Look
Go
at them.
get
They're
ready for
hanging
the
down there.
party. Let's go
Yeah.
get ready for the party. The big party with the cupcakes.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
I knew people were criminal for having zoos, but now to include kids. Oh my God. Oh,
And scene.
Gene.
And that's our show. Come on up, premise players,
I stayed.
and introduce yourselves in
I'm
alphabetical order.
I'm Elizabeth from Sunnyvale, California.
Gil, Oakland, California.
John, Southern Maine.
dude outside Seattle.
And Sue, Hamilton, Canada. And we are Premise Players, directed by Adam Cawley. And thank you
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
for our show.
Good night.